Doom and gloom, doom and gloom. My God, stock up on water, stock up on gasoline, stock up on food, buy ammunition, buy guns, blah, 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 blah. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all get tired of living like this? Do you get tired of every fucking day acting like the fucking sky's falling and the world's collapsing? You've never been right. You've been doing this for fucking ever. Shut the fuck up. Get a fucking life. Y'all motherfuckers need to go outside so fucking bad. Go outside. Stand in the sunlight. Please. Touch the grass. Because this shit is retarded. Doom and gloom, doom and gloom. Gas prices was higher under Biden by a lot. And I didn't see y'all talking about stocking up on water and gas. What the fuck y'all talking about? Y'all ever get tired of being fucking stupid? You gotta get tired of it, man. At some point, being a retard all day. Y'all need to get a life real bad. My advice, and you're not going to take it, but this is the best advice anyone's going to give you. Log off the internet for a month. Get off. You are fucking... The internet is mind fucking y'all badly. Log off. Trust me on this. Log off. You're a fucking mess. If I gotta read another retarded ass fucking post, I swear, dude. I can't take reading another retarded ass tweet. I really can't. I've read so many of them. Please, shut the fuck up and go sit down, please. Begging you. Pleading with y'all to shut the fuck. You don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. You're not experts on oil. You're not experts on war. You're not experts on the stock market. You're not experts on any of this shit. Neither am I. Just shut up. Shut up. Please shut the fuck up. Do us all a favor and shut up. Please. Calm down. Everything's going to be fine. Some dude said we got till Monday to stock up on water and food and gas. Like, the fuck's going to happen on Monday? And Monday will come. Let me tell you how Monday's going to go. You ready? Let me give you the brutal reality. Doom and gloom all weekend. Monday comes. You have to get up and go to work. You understand? You're getting up and you're going to fucking work. Nothing changes, buddy. Okay? You're going to fucking work and working. And then you're going to come home and go to bed. And then you're going to get up on Tuesday and you're going to go back to fucking work. And that's life. And there's no, do y'all want to live in like the apocalypse or something? Are you all that miserable and hate your life and hate going to work that you're just like hoping that the world collapses or something so you don't have to go to work? Is that what this is? Because it's not happening, okay? You're going to work Monday morning. Now, if you want to waste a bunch of money, stocking up on stuff for some imaginary end-of-the-world scenario that never fucking happens. I'm 39 years old. My entire life, I've listened to people tell me doom and gloom, the world's going to end, blah, blah, blah. It's not. Okay? None of this shit ever happens. None of these predictions ever come true. Quit wasting your fucking life getting all bent out of shape, upset over these fake lies. Nothing's going to happen in April on Easter. Jesus isn't returning. Nobody knows when Jesus is returning. It says that in the Bible. These people don't know nothing. Stop believing stupid shit. There's not going to be a draft. That's retarded. What are you talking about? Why would there need to be a draft for a war that's went on for 20 days? Well, we don't even have ground troops on the ground. You know what I mean? That's retarded. That's not going to happen. For there to be a draft, we'd have to have a bunch of dead soldiers, right? We'd have to have all these dead soldiers to the point where we don't have soldiers. Then you got to draft people. You understand what a draft is? It means all the soldiers that volunteered to fight, most of them are dead. Now, they're not even close. So relax, calm down. Stop believing stupid shit. I mean, my God, I'll tell you one thing I started doing the last couple of days, blocking people, unfollowing people. Best decision I made. I'm blocking I'm block heavy now. If you say dumb shit to me, instant block. You're out of here. If you lie to me on social media, you're unfollowed. You're out of here. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. It is time to get away from this retardation. And the only way to get away from it without breaking your phone is to block people. And it's sad you have to block some of these people, but they cannot get a grip. So you're gone. I blocked a bunch of you the other day because you're retarded. If you say retarded shit to me, I'm blocking you. If you lie about the things I believe, blocking you. If you pretend I didn't explain my opinion, blocking you. If you dumb my opinion down, blocking you. You have been warned. I will show no mercy to any of you. I don't give a fuck if you're trolling. I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm blocking you. You can grow up. You can get blocked. It makes no difference to me. I mean, social media is unbearable. It's unbearable, the lying, the bullshit. My God. Started there. Doom and gloom. Try it out. Just start blocking people. Get rid of them. Get them out of here. You can't show me respect, then I'm not going. I don't want you around me. Grow up. Learn to show people some respect. Learn how to talk to people. If you disagree, learn how to disagree with a valid argument instead of just acting like a child. I had to block like 5 retards yesterday. I mean, you're retarded. I don't want to read your mindless replies all day. Mindless retard shit all day. Just not interested in seeing it no more. Nothing can be learned from it. Nothing can be gained from looking at it. It's just dumb. It's so low IQ and retarded. Why do you think I stopped streaming every day? Because you guys are retarded. Like, I don't even want to read your retard shit every day. I got to be brutally honest with you. I have no desire to get on here every day and read your stupid fucking shit. You're dumb. I mean, you are really, I sincerely mean what I'm saying here. You're dumb. That's not me coping. No. You're really dumb. Some of the stuff you guys are saying on social media is so fucking retarded. All I can do is block you. I can't even waste my time trying to argue. I just got to block you. Like, this is retarded. Benjamin Netanyahu's dead. He's AI. He's got 5 fingers on his hand and they're circling it. Like, what is this shit? This is retarded. Like, what in the fuck am I reading? I mean, what is this shit? I no longer want to live in your fantasy world. So, just be warned. I'm a reasonable guy. I like to warn people before I block them. If you come to me with fantasy world stuff, I'm blocking you. Sorry, you've got to go. You're delusional as fuck. You got to go. And I don't care what you're delusional about. Could be anything. But if I detect delusions about me, about the news, about anything, I'm blocking you instantly. And I'm never, listen to this part very carefully. I'm never unblocking you, ever. I don't care if you send me money. I don't want your money. I don't care. I don't give a fuck what you say, what you do. I will never unblock you. You have been warned. It is now time to grow up. Or you don't have to, but you're not going to be around me with your childish weirdo shit. You're gone. Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't tell you. Because I did. Had to block 5 of you off Twitter yesterday because you're just delusional about the news. You're so delusional. If I got to do another fucking hour-long stream just to get on Twitter and some guy tell me, well, you just didn't explain your point. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. You're blocked. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know if this is some type of trolling or you're just brain dead. I don't know what it is. And I don't care anymore to understand it. I'm blocking you. Bye. Bye. We don't have to agree, but you're not going to tell me I didn't explain my point of view to you because I did. You're blocked. Bye. If I catch you on my social media slandering the name of Chuck Norris, I'm blocking you. You understand? I'm getting your weird ass out of here. Who doesn't like Chuck Norris? You're weird. Bye, guy. Bye, guy. I've spent years of my life trying to understand you people, trying to get through to you people, and now I've reached a point in my life where I don't care anymore. I'm just blocking you. We don't have to agree. I don't have to get through to you. You don't have to see things my way. You could just go be retarded over here and it's fine. Some guy said to me yesterday, he said, well, the problem is you just don't explain why you support Trump. What? Yes, I do. Block. Block. What? Block. Bye, guy. I'm done with the retard shit. I can't explain it anymore, motherfucker. And you can take a screenshot of me blocking you, and you can make a tweet. You could say, he's so sick. Don't care. Block. I don't care. None of that shit's going to work. I don't care. If you think I value your opinion, you are wrong. If you think I care about seeing your tweets, you are wrong. Don't be so full of yourself to think you can talk to me any kind of way and I'm just not going to block you. I don't even know who the fuck you are, quite frankly, so I don't care to block you. So if you like seeing my tweets or what, I can't block you from the stream. I wish I could. I wish I could make it so you couldn't watch my streams. That'd be funny. But I can't. Because I'm petty. But I can block you from my Twitter. So if you value reading my stuff, if you like to read it, shut up. You don't have to chime in and make some shitty comment to me. You don't have to. You can just shut the fuck up. And you're going to shut the fuck up. Or you're going to get blocked. Now, if you reply with a valid argument, I'll hear you out. But this low IQ bullshit y'all send me, bye. Bye. Bye, guy. I mean, these nerds get so mad when you call them out, too. The tweets you all react to is the ones that call you out. Because the things I say about you are true. They're brutally true. They cut deep. So when you read it, you can't help but get triggered by it. You can't help but reply to it and say some shitty comment or something. Because I'm right. You were fanboy. The tweet that set this dude off, I said he was fanboying Trump, and now he hates Trump. And you just look ridiculous. You do. Now, don't take my word for it. This is what they all said to me during the primary. During the fucking Republican primary, I heard this every day. Oh, you used to love Trump. Now you hate him? Now you hate him? No, you look ridiculous. Well, that's what you're doing right now. I don't know. I never made up lies about Trump. I didn't smear him with lies like you're doing. There's a big difference between me and you. My arguments are based in reality. Yours are based in lies. That's why you can't beat me in debate, no matter how hard you try. I will always make a fool of you. It's just the way it is, because you think lying works. Somebody in your life has convinced you that telling lies works, even though it don't. Even though you can see countless people in your life that have destroyed their lives lying to people. Destroyed friendships, destroyed relationships, destroyed business opportunities, jobs, because they can't stop lying. But you think for some reason that's the way to go. I don't get it. Trying to mislead and lie to people all day is not the way to go in life. You'll figure that out one day. You might grow up one day. No, they're anti-Trump. They're anti-everything. They're anti-IQ. They're retarded. They all think they're smarter than me, but for some reason, if I debate them, they can't seem to do anything but insult me. I mean, what is that really the sign of a high IQ? Bye, guy. When are you going to realize I don't care? If you think I'm dumb, quit watching me, retard. Go watch Ian Carroll or somebody. Go away. Go get a life. I don't claim to be smart, so I don't know what you people are talking about. You're the ones that claim to be smart. Of course, there's no evidence of your intelligence whatsoever. There's tons of evidence that you're retarded, but none that you're intelligent. Wingstop's overrated. Wingstop is so overrated. So overrated. God, that was good. I was starving. Oh, man. That was good. Maybe I'll go back to sleep before I go to work. Maybe I won't. Came home today, went right to bed. Been sick the last 2 days. Like, what the fuck? I don't ever get sick, so it's like, oh, when I do, it sucks. Like, oh my God. I'm probably not going back to sleep because I slept all day. I came home and I went right to bed. I had breakfast at work, and then I clocked out, went home, went to sleep. What's this? Do you think we're going to send ground troops to Iran? That's the big story today, that they're going to send in ground troops. Now, I don't know if that's true or not because, people lie all the time, so I don't know. Hard to say. CBS News is hitting this hard. CBS News is pushing this hard today. I'm not that big on Wingstop, man. I had it a few times, just I wasn't that impressed. Was not impressed. But hey, that's okay. You can still get Wingstop, even though I'm not really a big fan of it. You can still go get it. You see, it's okay. Oh God. Oh, I got work tonight too. God, it never ends. Never ends. Tonight's an easy night though. Come on. Does Zaxby's have wings? I believe so. Believe so. Come on in here. Come on. fucking cold in this bitch. Fuck. Buffalo Wild Wings is real good. I haven't had it in a while. Used to go all the time. No Kings protest. Bunch of nerds. It's all nerd shit. Block anyone talking shit about Chuck Norris today. Just block them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them out of your life. Even if you don't follow them, they don't follow you, just get rid of these people. They're losers. You know how much of a loser you got to be? What a loser. Somebody said Chuck Norris is in hell because, I mean, you. This is so funny. It said Chuck Norris is in hell because he was against gay marriage. Well, I mean, the Bible says, I mean, I don't think you're in hell for being against gay marriage. I don't. And then it said he denied Obama was an American citizen, like he believed in the birther stuff. I mean, is that really grounds to go to hell? I mean, you believe a conspiracy theory, so you go to hell? I don't know about that. That seems a little excessive. But if that's true, then George Floyd is definitely in hell because he robbed a pregnant woman at gunpoint. So if you go to hell for denying Obama is a citizen, you got to go to hell for robbing a pregnant woman with a gun. I mean, seems fair. By the way, all these people that say he's in hell don't even believe in heaven or hell anyway. These people are weird, man. People that have no real beliefs are fucking weirdos. They really are. Because they have no beliefs, they have no principles, so they're willing to say anything. They'll just say anything. They don't care. That's why when you argue with them, it's so goofy, because they'll contradict themselves all the time. They don't care. They don't give two fucks. I haven't had McDonald's in fucking forever. Too expensive, not worth it no more. You got to go buy water, buy food. Some dude said Monday, oh my God, by Monday it's going to be mass panic. No food, no water, no. Now I guarantee you Monday it won't be much more different than today. It'll be the same shit. Doom and gloom, doom and gloom. They do this all the time. Like every weekend they do this. I mean, the gas prices ain't even as high as they was under Joe Biden. Joe Biden had them at $5 a gallon, national average. Yeah, it ain't $5 a gallon national average right now. So, what's the panic about, man? I hope after this is all over and everything goes back to normal, you all start to realize these people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. These so-called experts. Everyone's suddenly an oil expert now. Every one of these 20-year-old kids pretends they know everything about the oil market. Like, am I the only person willing to say I don't know nothing about it? I'm not some expert on it. I really don't know anything about that. I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, it always is, but you're going to have some temporary issues, of course.
but I don't know nothing about it. So who am I to start giving predictions about the fucking price of oil? This is why fucking Oswald was so goofy. He starts acting like he's a 20-year-old kid and he's acting like he's an expert on oil markets and shit. Like you're not, dude. You're not. You're not an expert on oil. You're not an expert on the Middle East. You're not an expert on the Strait of Hormuz. You're just listening to a podcaster say things and then you repeat what the podcaster said. That's all you're doing. Listening to a podcast doesn't make you an expert. I listen to podcasts. I'm not an expert just because I listen to a podcast. The mass deportation stuff is fake. I'm done replying to fake shit, man. Who cares? Like, just block these people, dude. Trump is not caving on any of his promises. It's just bullshit. Yes, Queen. Yes, Queen. Yes, Queen. Yes, Queen. Yes. Trump has always said, see, you guys are, man, I swear to God, dude. When you pay attention, it's just unbearable reading this stupid shit, dude. Trump has always said criminals are the priority in deportations. He's always said that. You can find endless rallies, endless clips of him saying that. Homan said it. Now they also said, hey, if you get caught, Homan was very clear. The priority is criminals. Now, if we catch you with the criminals and you're illegal, we're going to deport you too. But Trump has always said the criminals, the gang members, are the priority. Why do you all pretend otherwise? Trump never said we're going after the farmers. We're going after people picking strawberries in a field somewhere. He never said that, ever. Find a clip. I challenge you to find that clip. Never said it. He's always been clear that it is criminals, going after criminals. That is the priority. I'm talking about people robbing, murdering, raping. You know what I'm talking about. And Trump and Homan have made it clear. Now, you don't have to agree with that. You can say deport them all. You can say that. But what you can't do is lie about what Trump and Homan have been saying. Because there's endless clips of them saying it. And shouldn't the focus be on people raping people over picking a strawberry? Shouldn't that be the focus? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with focusing on people raping and murdering American citizens and pedophiles and shit? What is wrong with like going after them? Why is that like seen as a bad thing? You want me to let you in on the brutal reality? None of you want to pick strawberries. The liberals are right about that, by the way, when they say that. You all don't want to pick strawberries in a field in the hot sun. You don't. And it wouldn't matter how much they paid your ass. They could pay you $50 an hour. You wouldn't go out in that field and pick those strawberries in the hot sun. You wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it. Remember when Vivek Ramaswamy said something like that and y'all got bent out of shape? Vivek Ramaswamy was right about you. You're lazy. You're not going to work some of these jobs. You're not. Trump even told you that. Trump even said, there's a clip of him saying, they can't get nobody to fill these jobs. Y'all don't want to do these jobs. That's the facts. You don't want to do them. So, are we just not supposed to have food? See, the president of the United States has to think about these things. He got to think about the fact that if he deports all these people picking strawberries and shit, nobody's going to pick strawberries because y'all ain't going to do it. And then you're going to go to the supermarket and there ain't going to be no strawberries. And then you know what you're going to do? You're going to say, what the hell Trump do? What is Trump doing? My God. There ain't no strawberries, Smokey. Donald Trump's a fucking idiot. Guarantee you all would do that. You would do that in a heartbeat because you're so fucking desperate to attack Trump. That's all y'all want to do is attack Trump all day. Guarantee if Trump deported every illegal alien, first of all, there would be a problem. There would be issues from it. There would be a bunch of jobs that nobody would fucking fill. Fact. 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 And then you'd go to the supermarket, wouldn't be a bunch of food in there, and you'd be crying. Of course people are impersonating me. I'm great. Of course. What's new? What's new? Nothing new. They can't upload their own videos. You know what I mean? They couldn't do that. So what other choice do they have than to upload my shit? Of course. Of course. Why don't you try making your own video? It's so easy. Why don't you do it? God damn, scoot over. Shit. Quit leaning. Scoot the fuck over. Why don't you make a video? Quit impersonating me. Why don't you try it out? I mean, you people are so retarded. There's no hope for some of you. They spent days saying Netanyahu was dead. They were watching a video and they were circling his hand. I mean, what the fuck was that? And then suddenly, he gave another press conference and he said some shit that they could take out of context and make him look bad. So then immediately he was alive again because they could use the out of context clip to smear him. If that doesn't show you these people will say anything, they'll say anything. They don't care. They don't care. Bro, they had a whole... Netanyahu did a press conference with a bunch of people in the room. A bunch of journalists was in the room. And they said the video was AI. And people was showing them, this is in a room full of journalists. How is a journalist AI too? Is everybody in the room AI? AI is going to fucking mind fuck so many people, dude, that there's no hope for them. I'm telling you right now. AI is the nail in the coffin for a lot of you motherfuckers. You're gone, bro. You're so fucking gone. You're fucking gone. The stuff that is AI, they believe that shit. They see it and they go, oh my God, look at this. Oh my God. And then the stuff that's not AI, they pretend it is AI. We got a real problem with the AI. We got a serious problem. Not really, though. These people are just naive and retarded anyway. If you didn't have AI, then some guy would just type a tweet out and they'd believe it. Some guy can just type. Here's how dumb some people are. Some guy just types a tweet. He goes, I spoke with with some Israeli guy, and he told me Netanyahu's dead. And then people just believe it. They'll say, oh, that must be true. Guy doesn't have to provide any evidence of his claim, nothing. He just said it. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. I'm tired of this cold. Fucking nose is a mess. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. Who the fuck got me sick? They did. Oh my God. He didn't listen to a word I just said. This guy didn't listen to a word. You see what I mean? Bye. Bye, guy. Didn't listen to a fucking word I just said. Didn't hear a single thing I just said to him. They have proved he's alive, you fucking retard. I just explained it to you. He was in a room full of journalists doing a press conference. Hey, why don't you expect the Iranian regime to prove their supreme leader is alive? You just believe that. You just believe that shit. So Israel has to bend over backwards to prove something to you, but the government of Iran don't have to do nothing but say something. You'll just believe it. Boy, you're real smart. Blocked. Bye, guy. I got no more time for this low IQ bullshit. Get it away from me. If you're incapable of listening to what somebody's explaining to you, I mean, you got to go, bro. I mean, how many examples you need? That guy didn't listen to a thing I just said. He didn't hear a word I just said. I mean, you guys are coping hard as hell about this war, man. You coping so hard about this. And you know Trump's going to win in the end. You know that. You have to know that. Deep down, you know that. You got to. He always does. I mean, why would this be any different? It's going to be doom and gloom, panic, and then suddenly it'll just be over. And the strait will be open, and the gas will go back down, and everyone will just forget about this. And everyone will be moved on to the new thing to panic about. This is how it goes. This is how it always goes. This war is 20 days old, and they're acting like we've been at war with Iran for fucking 50 years or something. They keep calling it a forever war. It's been 20 days. Even if you think it's going to become this long, year-long thing, why don't you at least wait a little bit before you start saying stupid shit? Why don't you just let things play out a little bit? It ain't even been a month. Now, apparently, Monday is, oh my God, the world's going to end on Monday. The world is going to end on Monday. The sky is falling. And when it doesn't end on Monday, they'll just move on to something else. And you won't unfollow those accounts that told you that. You won't hold them accountable. You won't ask a question. You won't put the feet to the fire. You'll just keep believing them, and you'll just move on. Why does everybody else have to defend their position, take accountability for being wrong, but all these guys you all follow and worship never have to do it? That's what confuses me about you guys. I have to be held accountable for being right all the time or something. They don't ever have to be accountable for being wrong about everything, though. It's weird. There's just too much lying on Twitter. I'm not worried about the OnlyFans whores. I'm talking about the lying. I don't mind seeing a titty on the timeline. I'm talking about the lying. Did you see them? They were like celebrating that they shot an American jet. They didn't down the jet. The jet landed. Everything was fine, but they celebrated like they won the war because they shot one of our jets. See, our country is so great. Our president's so great. Our military's so great that just first of all, killing one of our soldiers is seen as a triumph. Like, oh my God, incredible. Like, oh my God, we killed one of them. Like, because it's so shocking for people. People really reveal their true feelings by the way they react to things. Like, you shoot the jet. You don't down the jet. You kill nobody, but you shoot it. You hit it, and you celebrate like you just won the war, because it's so amazing that you even hit the jet. It's like, wow, oh my God. What's that tell you? I mean, what's that tell you? And the same with Donald Trump. Like, Donald Trump is so great. I'm not saying that, you are. Okay, listen very closely. I mean, he is great. I am saying that, but you are saying it too. You reveal it in the way you act, because the war is 20 days old and you're like, oh my God, what's going on? How is this war not over yet? Because Trump is so great, you think, my God, this should have been over in a day. This should have been over in like 2 days or something. So something goes on for 20 days, you're like, oh my God. Oh my God, what's happening? It's a failure. And as far as you all thinking that the sky is falling, Donald Trump is so unpopular, blah, 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 let me remind you that George W. Bush got us into a war with Iraq, a very unpopular war with Iraq, based on lies, and he still won re-election. He still beat John Kerry. So, it's something to think about when you're dooming and glooming about the midterms, dooming and glooming about Trump. First of all, the stuff you see on the internet is not real. All this shit y'all see on the internet is not real life. This is why when polls come out, like all the MAGA people love Trump. They haven't turned on him. But then you get on Twitter and everyone acts like, oh my God, MAGA's dead. Well, the polling doesn't reflect that. Why doesn't the polling reflect that? How come when they call people on the phone and ask them, they go, oh no, I like Trump? Why is that? How come when they took a poll and they said, who do you think is more MAGA, Trump or Tucker Carlson? Who do you trust more? People said Trump overwhelmingly. Like 6% of people trusted Tucker Carlson more than Trump in the poll. These people are not as influential. These people are not more influential than Donald Trump. Not even close. You really think Megyn Kelly has more influence than Trump? Come on, man. Megyn Kelly used to be anti-Trump, so trust me. Trump people don't fully fucking trust her. She ain't nothing but a grifter. That's all she is. All these people are grifters, and it's so clear now. Everyone's wondering about Joe Kent. I'll tell you about Joe Kent. Joe Kent is your typical grifter. Joe Kent is a guy, and there's many such cases. He believes Donald Trump is finished. So he's trying to get ahead of things, right? He's trying to come out as an anti-Trump guy and build his career off of it. Tucker Carlson's doing the same. Megyn Kelly's doing it. Because they all believe Trump is finished and Trump's movement is finished. So they're all trying to like take it over, take this, get his supporters to follow them. That's all you're seeing right now. Candace Owens is doing it. This is what these guys are doing. They're all grifters. Kent said Israel was responsible for Charlie Kirk's death. He's a retard. Joe Kent's a retard. The worst thing you can do is censor the Jew hate. Let the Jew hate flourish. Let these people be exposed. Let everybody see them. This is no different than calling everybody a racist and shit. It's no different. It's getting old. People are tired of hearing it. Every time you disagree with these people, they say, "Oh my God, you're a Jew," or you're a fucking Israel's paying you," or whatever stupid shit they say. That's not a valid argument, and people are going to get tired of hearing about that dumb shit. They're going to get tired of their arguments being dismissed with such IQ replies. And you're already seeing it. The Jewish hate there's a fatigue growing. Just like the doom and gloom stuff. I think people are getting tired of the doom and gloom. People are getting tired of hearing about how the sky's falling every fucking day. I mean, how dumb you think it is? I mean, why do you think I feel? I got to get on X and people go, "Oh, the grocery stores are going to be empty." Well, you could have fooled me. These trucks keep coming. These giant trucks that I got to stock every damn day keep coming. Trust me, there ain't no slowing down. These trucks are huge. They're not slowing down. They're sending this shit. I'll let you know when the food's drying up. It ain't. There's piles of it everywhere. Back room full of it. Shit everywhere. It's never ending. It never stops. Yes, Jews have a lobby. Other groups have a lobby too. Whoop-de-doo-dah-day. You're telling me lobbyists exist. Oh my God, you're telling me this for the first time. Do you think Muslim groups don't have lobbyists? You think Israel's the only one that has lobbyists? Let me guess, you think only Israel can participate in propaganda. There's no such thing as anti-Israeli propaganda, right? That doesn't exist. No one would ever lie to you about Israel. No one has an incentive to lie to you about Israel at all. Nah. If you haven't caught on to the fact that all this like anti-Israel stuff is a giant fucking psyop, I don't know what to say. I can't help you, man. I mean, it's one of the most obvious fucking psyops I've ever seen in my life. Where we're all just supposed to hate Israel now and everything's Israel. It's just so dumb. I'm dumb, but I'm not dumb enough to fall for that. I know propaganda when I see it. The Gaza stuff, you all lied about that constantly. I mean, you've been completely exposed about the Gaza lies. There was no famine, so stupid. What's really going to expose you guys is when this Iran war ends, the regime falls, the people of Iran are free, they get back on the internet and they're going to start fucking you guys up for lying. And you all been lying your ass off. But I'm telling you right now, there is a time, and it's coming up fast, where you're not going to be able to lie anymore. You're going to get exposed. Because the people of Iran are going to point out how Israel was not trying to bomb civilians. They were going after military targets. Just like in Gaza, where they would drop leaflets and tell people to evacuate areas before they bombed them. And then Hamas would tell people to ignore the warnings. Eventually, you'll figure out that these terrorist motherfuckers use civilians as human shields. They put their weapons and military equipment in civilian areas. This is what these people do. It's well documented. If you actually wanted to just learn about this stuff objectively, you would, but you don't. You want your confirmation bias reinforced. That's what you want. So there's no helping you people. You don't want the truth. You believe something and you're looking for things to reinforce those beliefs. I have proven this time and time again. How many times did you see Oswald in that Discord ignore things that I posted because it went against his narrative? He would just ignore it. That's what they do. Then you don't even have the courage to say you hate Israel. Like, where's the courage? Where's the balls? That's the most fascinating part about it. People do it with Trump too, where you'll tell a guy, you hate Trump, don't you? No, I love Trump. No, I voted for him. Well, hell, you could have fooled me. All you do all day is attack him. I mean, what the fuck? Sure seems like you don't like Trump. No, I love Trump. I'm just, what, I'm not allowed to criticize? No, you're allowed to criticize, but you're lying about Trump. You're not criticizing, you're making shit up. You're smearing the man. No, Smokey, I'm just criticizing. You just can't. No, I can handle you criticizing Trump. I've criticized him a ton. You're lying about Trump. No matter how many times you explain to these people that I know what you're doing, I'm not an idiot, I know what the fuck I'm talking about, I read the news, you're lying. Doesn't matter. They don't care. They just keep on lying. It's just like the thing where they say Jewish people were kicked out of 100 countries. I found out the other day that's bullshit. That's some lie y'all made up. Y'all just make shit up and say stupid shit. If the truth was on y'all's side, when I ask questions, you would just answer them. You wouldn't get all defensive and call me a Jew and all this retard shit y'all do. Eventually, you'll realize that's a red flag. Like, when I see you all doing that, I know you don't know what you're talking about. You don't have an argument. That's why you're insulting me with stupid shit. Now, when have you ever seen that work on me? Prove to me that they were kicked out of 109 countries. Prove it. You can't, because it's bullshit. Israel is not a dangerous enemy. I mean, to us? What are you talking about? Silly. I don't know who Israel does business with. I'm not obsessed with Israel, so I don't know. I don't care. We have a lot of allies that do business with Russia and China. Welcome to the world. Countries do business with each other. We do business with China. I mean, what are you talking about? We do business with China. Why don't you look around at all the stuff in your house and look where it's made in? It's made in China. What are you talking about? What the fuck? Y'all just say the dumbest shit. You haven't proved a point at all. You just said some dumb shit. Israel does business with China. So does America. Why would we get mad at them for doing something we do? Oh, fuck, it's stupid. Oh, yes, I'm just trying to rage bait you. How silly. You've given me examples and I've replied to everything you've said and called you stupid and pointed out why you don't make no sense and you've just glossed over it. We do business with China. Why are you criticizing Israel for doing business with China when we do business with China too? Can you answer that? Or are you just going to keep dodging it? If you know this, then why are you using that to criticize Israel? I mean, hello. I'm not against you criticizing Israel. Can you just do valid criticisms? That's all I'm asking. Don't say dumb shit that doesn't make any sense. What is the dirty business? Tell us. What dirty business does Israel do with China that America should be concerned about? Tell us. It's a problem with you people. I give you an opportunity to explain it to us, and you never can. And if we don't agree with you, we're a Jew or we're paid by Benjamin Netanyahu. I wish Netanyahu sent me a check. I'd love $7 grand, Netanyahu. Maybe that's how I get my channel back. If I can become, I'll just become ultimately pro-Israel channel, and they'll give me my channel back. Think that'll work? Ain't worked so far. If Mossad is always listening, you think they would be like, hey, we got your channel back. Here you go. It doesn't happen like that, huh? Maybe the Jews just don't take no shit, you know? Maybe they have a history of bad things happening to them and they decided at some point to stop taking shit. So it's like when you get on your little channel and you smear and lie about the Jews and push Jewish hate, a bunch of Jews call the platform up and get you banned. It's not Netanyahu calling. It's just Jews are done with your shit. Jews are not going to get massacred again by you. They've had enough of you. And who can blame them? I mean, I see how hateful you all are towards Jews. So I don't blame them one bit for wanting their own little country away from you psychos and everything. I don't blame them at all. I seen a guy, a post office guy, kick a 4-year-old Jewish boy in the chest earlier on the side of the road. Like, holy shit. Little Jewish boy dressed in a little Jewish outfit or whatever. And he walked up to the postman. Postman literally kicked him right in the fucking chest. It's crazy. There's a real hate for Jews, man. You guys crack me up, dude. Like you have no critical thinking ability, and I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna prove it right now. Where's the uranium? Okay, you must be hinting at Israel stole our uranium to build a nuclear bomb. Is that what you're hinting at? Okay. Doesn't that go against your theory that Israel controls America? If Israel controls the world and controls America, why do they have to steal uranium? Why don't they just call up the president and say, hey, we got some blackmail videos on you. You know the videos we have. So go ahead and send that uranium over. Remember who runs the show. Remember who runs the world. Yes, sir. Why do they have to steal it? See, this is the same problem I had with leftists, where the more you think about their argument, the more it makes no sense, and they contradict themselves all the time. And I pick up on that stuff. I have a good memory. So the things you all say, you'll say something else, and it just doesn't mesh with what you just said. And none of it makes any sense. Here's what makes more sense. Israel is our ally, and we helped them get nuclear weapons as a deterrent in the Middle East. That makes a lot more sense to me than they had to steal uranium or some shit. Maybe they did. I don't know. Because I'm not obsessed over Israel. I don't spend all day obsessing over some tiny little country in the Middle East. Now, I used to think you guys, you knew what you were talking about. Like, oh, you must look into this and you must know more than me. But what I've realized is, no, you just talk out of your ass. Because every time I've tried to discuss this with one of you, it always ends the same. I'm a Jew. I'm this. I'm that. There isn't ever any like. If I was wrong, you could just prove me wrong. I mean, it wouldn't be hard. You just post. You'd be calm. You'd post the facts, but you all always spiral into fucking crying. I'm drinking a sweet tea. What are you drinking? I counter you people all the time. You just ignore it. As I've proven time and time again, people just ignore things I say that go against their little narrative they want to push. I'm used to it. I'm not sure about Israel. How many times I have to say I don't pay no attention? I don't care really about Israel. I don't think about them all the time. You guys are obsessed, not me. I'm only reacting to you. This fantasy you've created in your head where I'm obsessed with Israel is pure projection. That's you. I used to tell you guys all the time when you'd come in here with this bullshit, I don't care. I didn't believe what you want. I don't care. You just kept on and 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 on. To the point I started looking into it a little bit and started realizing you guys are lying a lot. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure, guy. I'm sure, guy. You guys just got to realize that you're not very good at persuading people with your arguments. You're just not good at it. Probably because you lie too damn much. Keep telling you lying is not a good way to persuade people. In the long run, it's not. It may work short term, but eventually people catch on. Well, I'm definitely not young, so. The things I'm saying about you people are very real, and I have proven that time and time again. So I will keep saying it. If you guys had a valid argument, we would have heard it by now. The only thing you guys ever reply with is you call everybody a Jew or say they got 7 grand from Netanyahu. If Israel controls America, why do they have to steal our uranium? Why don't they just ask for it? Or just, hey, give it to us. I mean, they control us, right? So far, I'm not impressed by your abilities, guy. Oh, you've been studying it since you were in high school. I've been studying conspiracy theories since I was in high school. Very impressive. Very impressive. Oh, brother. If Israel controls our country, why do they have to steal our uranium? Can you answer that? Can you just answer a simple question and stop spiraling, pretending you're being rage baited? This is what I mean by spiraling. I'm asking simple questions and you just won't answer them. Like you could say, I don't believe they control our country. I just believe they're not, I don't know, they're not good guys or whatever, which is, well, that's plausible, sure. I never said Israel was some saints or something. I'm sure they have done shady things, but do they control Trump, control our country? I don't see no evidence of that. I don't think Trump attacked Iran for Israel. I think Trump attacked Iran because he really felt they were getting close to a bomb. See, Donald Trump doing this in an election year doesn't benefit him. Doesn't, this he did this because he saw no other choice. If Israel controls our country, why don't they just ask for the uranium and we just give it to them because they control us? It's a simple question. I have a blackmail tape of the President of the United States raping somebody. I call him on the phone. Hey, you're going to give me uranium or I'm going to release this tape. Why can't you answer the question? He won't answer it. I mean, it's just, what are you going to do? They don't care that they murdered. I see people saying the goofiest shit. People say, they didn't murder 30,000. They only murdered like 1,000 of them. The shit people say cracks me up. Like, oh, just 1,000 people were killed. Just 1,000 innocent people murdered. I guess no big deal. No big deal. I thought, thought y'all cared about brown people or something. I don't know. Guess you don't. If Israel controls the United States government, why didn't they just get the uranium given to them? Why did they have to steal it? Why did they have to put it on the black market? Why didn't they just hand it to them? Why didn't they just go, here you go? Why do they got to go through all these goofy steps when they could just do it, in total secrecy? I mean, why do you even know about it to begin with? The Jews run the world, but they can't stop you idiots from sitting in chat rooms revealing all the secrets, huh? It's fascinating. If I got to hear another guy say, you're not allowed to talk about Israel, aren't you tired of hearing that shit? That's news to me because that's all y'all talk about all day. Tucker Carlson, we're not allowed to talk about Israel. That's all you do. The fuck? What a fall for grace for Tucker Carlson. All these people, man. The Jew hate is toxic to the mind. It's poison. Yeah, I'm well aware that. Yeah, I'm well aware of the history of America. I'm well aware that we sell weapons to our enemy. I'm aware of all that. So what? What does that prove? What is it supposed to prove? Nobody said Israel is like perfect or anything. It's just these goofy conspiracies have no. There's no evidence to support them. It's just dumb. No, I think Trump cares a lot. I think that's why he did this, because he cares. Because he doesn't want to see Iran get a nuclear bomb. Why would anybody want Iran to have nuclear weapons? I mean, I don't even want Israel to have them, quite frankly. Only America should have them, to be honest with you. Let's go all the way back to 1988. It's 2026, man. Nobody cares what happened in 1988. Why do you have to steal from someone you control? Let's say I control you. You're my puppet. I rule over you. I need $20. Why do I gotta steal it out of your pocket? Why don't I just grab you by the throat and go, give me that $20? Remember who owns you. And you have to give it to me because I own you. I have like a footage of you raping a child or something. I got blackmail over you. So why would I need to steal something? You just give it to me, because that's how that works. That's how blackmail works. When you blackmail someone, you don't have to steal from them. You own them. That's what blackmail is. Why do they have to put it on the black market? Why, if Israel controls the United States government, why doesn't Israel just ask for the uranium and we give it to them? Why do we have to go through all this other shit when we just hand it to them? And what does it matter what happened in the 80s? Donald Trump is not, he wasn't the president in 1988, so who cares? Yeah, it doesn't matter how many times you explain it. It doesn't matter. You can explain it 1,000 times. You could ask the same question 1,000 times. And then they act like you don't understand what they're saying. No, no, no. I get what you're saying, but I'm asking you a follow-up question. Why go through all these extra steps when you own someone? Just give me that. You're going to give me that. Well, no, what we're going to do is put it on the black market. No, 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 no. You're just going to give me it. I own you. We're not going through all these extra steps. The fuck? I own you. Why does it have to be explained? If Israel controls the United States government, explain it to who? Who would even know about it? It's done in secret. How would you even know? Who's defending? I'm not defending anybody. I'm asking simple questions. It's another lie people push. You defend Israel. How? How do I defend Israel? By asking you questions? And because you don't have a good answer and you know, you look stupid, you pretend I'm defending Israel. No, You just are not good at arguing this topic. Maybe you should, make a change. I don't claim to be an expert on any of it. I don't pay much attention to Israel. I don't obsess over Israel. But I'm asking simple questions, just trying to get an answer. What would be the problem with Israel being off the map? Well, that's called murder. What would be the problem with killing all the Jews? Like, what? I'm not protecting Israel. I'm asking you simple questions. I mean, they're entitled to, I'm not an evangelical. I don't really care what they believe. I don't believe in murdering an entire country of people. Seems pretty crazy. I've said many times I think the religion's goofy. I mean, what does that have to do with? I just tell the truth, man. I have an obligation to my audience to tell them the truth. If you want to be lied to and fed a bunch of bullshit, there's plenty of streams doing that. I'm not participating in that. I've done told you I wish nobody but America had nuclear bombs. So. Do you believe, let me ask you this, do you believe Iran wasn't trying to make a nuclear bomb? You believe that? Well, hate to break it to you. Number one, you've just exposed yourself that you don't pay attention. Number two, the Iranian government went on their state television and admitted they wanted to build nuclear bombs. They have uranium enriched to a level that is only used in bombs. So, there's a fucking tape of the Iranian guy saying it on the news, guy. Iran got to the point where they're at now because all our other presidents have been cowards who weren't willing to do what's necessary to handle the problem. And now we've got a real leader who's not going to let these maniac religious lunatics have a nuclear bomb. I'm not being enriched by anything. I don't know what this guy's talking about. How is history repeating itself? Just not seeing it. I gotta pee though. I gotta pee. Oh God. I'll be back. Why would the Iranians admit they can make a nuclear bomb while trying to? Well, they did. Why they did it, I don't know, but they did. It's you can watch it for yourself. The guy's on TV admitting it. It's an Iranian government official on television admitting it. I mean, what more do you need? I'm not saying take the CIA's word for it. I'm not saying take Israel's word for it. I'm saying they said it. I mean, case closed. The fuck? What more do people need? I'll tell you what's crazy about the Israel stuff. Did you see Iran trying to blow up that fucking mosque in Israel, that big golden mosque? Did you see them? They're launching rockets and shit, and it's hitting real close to that. Now, in biblical prophecy, I'm not an expert on biblical prophecy, but I do know that when that temple gets blown up, that is a sign of the end times. So it's very interesting that Iran like seems to be trying to blow it up, like trying to hit it with fucking missiles. Because these missiles, they fired a bunch of them and they've landed almost on that. So they've come very close to hitting it. Oh, let me talk about that. I'm glad you mentioned that. So the reporter that almost got hit with the missile, there's a video of it. It's a crazy video. So the crazy thing about that video is, first of all, Israel put out a report earlier and said that they were going to start hitting bridges. They were going to start blowing up these bridges, which, you know, it's a military tactic, blow bridges. Makes sense. So this report came out, right? And this guy still went down to the bridge. I'm not rage baiting. I give up with you, buddy. I mean, I'm trying to talk about something else now. So Israel put out the warning. They're going to start hitting these bridges. This idiot goes down, stands on the bridge, almost gets blown up. Duh. But here's the funniest part about it. So they found a tweet from this guy's account. Because this guy was like, I didn't know they were blowing up bridges. I didn't know about it. Someone found a tweet days before where he himself tweeted out that Israel announced that they were going to start targeting these bridges. He tweeted that out. And then he tried to say he didn't know about it. He didn't know they were going to target the bridges. It's the craziest thing because I just don't understand, like, do these people want to get killed by Israel or something? Like, do they want to die at the hands of Israel? It's weird. Because we know, he knew that they were going to target these specific bridges in this region. He tweeted it out. And then he went and stood on the bridge. It's fascinating. It's fascinating. I don't really know how to wrap my head around that. Like, are you trying to die? Like, do you hate Jews to the point where you're like trying to be killed by them so people can use your death to attack Jews? Is that how far the delusions and hate goes? Because I don't understand why he was on that bridge knowing that they were targeting those bridges. He knew it, and he still went out there and stood there. What am I supposed to say about that? Well, how am I supposed to think about that when I see that? Like, what is this? It is so strange. I mean, this guy's like coping. He's like, you're just trying to rage bait me by asking you fucking questions. And then he's like, the black market. I told you the black market. And then I ask him a follow-up question. I'm like, so why do they have to go through the black market why don't they just give them the shit? And no answer. Like, just answer the question, man. Nobody trying to rage bait you, man. Trying to get some fucking answers. Trying to understand what the fuck you're talking about. Where'd my other vape go? I don't know where that one went. Poor me, T. West. Where'd that go? Where did you go? Ah, here it is. Rage baiting. You're rage baiting me. Man, I'm really just trying to understand what the fuck you're talking about. And if you could make a valid argument, maybe you could convince me. But y'all don't ever try to make a valid argument. You just... Yeah, we're going to have questions. Well, come on now. Be able to answer them. When are the ground troops going in? I read that there's 50,000 troops. Okay, so I read this earlier. 50,000 troops in the Middle East. And here's the thing about that. I don't know if that's misleading or not, because I read something that was I kind of got the impression that it's like there's 50,000 troops overall in the entire Middle East, right? That's the impression I was getting. Like, they're trying to push it like, oh, they've sent 50,000 new troops. But something I read later on kind of led me to believe that I'm being misled. Like, there's 50,000 troops in the Middle East. They're in different Middle Eastern countries. We got troops everywhere, right? So I don't know if maybe it's misleading. Maybe there are 50,000 troops in the Middle East, but there was like, I don't know, there was like 45,000 there before the war started, right? They were just there. They were always there. They're in this country. They're in that country. Or did they send 50,000 new troops to the Middle East? Which is it? Can't remember what it is, but I read something, and this, the way they worded it, I was like, oh, is this some bullshit? Are they trying to mislead? Like, is it one of those things where they're not technically lying, but they're not telling you the full story? I think if they do use troops, it's going to be to take that little island over where Iran does its oil. Like 90% of its oil goes through that island. They're probably going to take that island. probably are. It's a gamble because if you have a lot of dead soldiers, it's not a good look. But if you pull it off and you have no casualties or you have very low casualties, then it's going to be seen as a success. Do I have any control over it? Do you? No. It is what it is. We're not in control. And if you don't like it, I guess you can go vote for a Democrat or something in the midterms. I don't know what that's going to solve. Wasn't it Jimmy Carter? Didn't he start all this with Iran? Didn't he? His weakness led to this. Him and France. A weak president and a weak country led to this problem years later. Because I watched a video about how the French government back in the day, they sent this, that Ayatollah motherfucker, they sent him back to Iran. They helped him take power in Iran. Which is funny because Macron is like, this is not our war. Excuse me, Macron? See, Trump should be calling it out. Trump should be saying, wait a minute. You're the one that put that motherfucker in power to begin with. You was the one letting him live in France and all this stuff. You flew him back to Iran. You did all this. I do believe you do need to be involved, Macron. This is your fight. This is your mess, and you should help clean it up. But, of course, you're a bunch of cowards. You ain't going to do nothing. France ain't going to do a damn thing. How funny was it all these countries were like, this is not our war? How funny was that? These countries that have been telling us, we got to help Ukraine, we need to help Ukraine, oh, Ukraine, Ukraine. And then they turn around and they say, this isn't our war. Well, Ukraine's not our war either, buddy. But we got to send all our tax dollars over there and missiles and bombs. So we got to give them all this shit. And hell, they wanted us to send troops. These people that say no boots on the ground in Iran, they sure wanted boots on the ground in Ukraine. Interesting. They wanted us to have all-out war with another country with nuclear weapons, but they don't want us to have war with Iran. Make it make sense. We were all supposed to go fight Russia, but don't fight Iran. The fuck? By the way, you're not going to have to fight anybody. You're not getting drafted. Nothing's going to happen to your dumb ass. So why don't you just shut the fuck up? I need Mucinex. You know what I need? A Dayquil. I have some of that. This nose is a mess. Shoo-wee. I'm at the end of the sickness where it's like, I feel all right, but the nose is all up fucking running and clogged at the same time. Like, what the fuck? Where it's now just an annoyance. You don't even feel sick. You're just annoyed by the sinuses. Oh, God, I hate taking pills. What the fuck? gross as shit. How do y'all do it? How do y'all pop pills with like no water and shit like on house? How do y'all get so into it? I hate the feeling of it like sliding down your throat. It's so gross. Ugh. Terrible. Terrible. And it's 7 o'clock. I gotta work in 3 hours. 4 hours, actually. What the? Well, anything else? It's so funny. These guys try to sound like they're so smart and shit. I watched an Ian Carroll video today. He went over the history of Israel, Smokey. I'm an expert now. A guy that used to drive DoorDash is now an expert. I retired from Discord. I'm done with that. Y'all don't know how to act around me, so. Done with all that. Gave it a shot. I tried. Got bored reading gay shit all day. It's peaceful too. My phone is, I've started blocking people and shit. Like, I don't have to get these stupid ass messages on my phone, all this dumb shit. Like, I'll be at work and fucking people message me stupid shit. Oh, did you see what this guy said? I don't care what this guy said, dude. I don't even fuck with that guy. I don't even talk to that guy. Who gives a shit what these people said? Who cares? I'm at work. Trying to listen to a podcast and like my phone is blowing up with like Discord messages like, oh my god. I'm done running servers because y'all treat me like daddy. It's so gay. Like, if you all get into like an argument with each other, daddy has to, you come running to daddy. Like, daddy, did you see what he said about me? Ban him. Ban him. That shit's gay. Never seen that movie. Who's in that? Oh, I might have to watch that. I haven't seen it. Like, y'all get in fights with each other and you expect me to like pick a side and like, it's gay, dude. And no matter how many times I tell you, leave me out of your gay internet beef with each other, you just fucking, you can't seem to do it. Y'all act like little kids, man. You're not supposed to come running to somebody. You're supposed to handle it yourself. You're a grown man. You're arguing with another grown man. Like, if he does something to you you don't like, you deal with it. I don't have to bother with it. It's not my problem. When y'all gonna realize I'm asleep, I wake up, I look at my phone, a bunch of fag shit all over my phone. When y'all gonna realize I'm just gonna fucking delete the Discord and get on with my day? I'm not gonna sit here and entertain this stupid fag shit. When are you gonna figure that out? This guy doxed me. This guy, I don't know what happened, and I don't care what happened. I'm not gonna take the time to figure out what happened. Uh, I'm deleting all this and going on with my day. Get away from me with all this. This is stupid and gay. Y'all talk shit to each other, like be men about it. If someone did it to you, you motherfuckers have done it to me countless times. What are you talking about? Hello? Hello? And I still let you, for some reason, you're still around me. Weird, ain't it? It's almost as if I'm more of a man than you. I'm not a pussy like you. That's the difference between me and you. Would you stop letting these people get under your skin on the internet? Why don't you just laugh off the things they say? And who cares? And Jacob Larson doesn't even care. If Jacob Larson cared about people knowing his identity, then why did he make his fucking real name his fucking name? You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. He doesn't even care about any of this gay shit. This motherfucker put his full name as his username. Does that seem like a guy that cares about you knowing who he is? Obviously not. He don't even have a screen name. He's like, I need to come up with a name. I'm going to be Jacob Larson. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's who I am. Not coming up with a fake screen name. That I'm supposed to take serious when it's like, oh my God, people know who I am, my identity. Well, duh. You put your real name there. All anyone has to do is type it into Google or Facebook and find you, obviously. I mean, you can't be that worried about it. If you was, you wouldn't have your real name there. So I don't take it serious, the fake outrage. I find it gay, and I just block all of you and move on with my day. I'm not going to sit here for hours and waste my time with that gay shit. You know how many times I've got on that Discord and you all have been arguing with each other for hours, and I don't, do you think that I scroll back and read all that? No. Fuck no, I don't. Raven and Oswald got into it the other day, and everyone was like, "Oh, did you see it?" No, I didn't read a bit of it. I didn't read any of that. I didn't even care. Who cares? I'm not scrolling back and reading all that. Who gives a fuck? Oswald's a goofy Jew hater. I'm sure he did get eviscerated. Who cares? I'm not like Parr where I have to read the entire log. Oh my, I got to go back and read all this. No, I'm not doing that. Got better things to do because it's all stupid, irrelevant shit anyway. Who cares? Two guys are arguing in a Discord. Who cares? We're supposed to waste our time getting to the bottom of it, reading everything, trying to figure out what's going on. Who cares? Why should anybody give a shit that two random people are arguing on the internet? Why should anyone care? Have we sent the troops in yet? What's going on? I don't know. No new notifications in an hour. I don't know what's happening. Maybe we got nuked. Iran wasn't trying to build a nuclear weapon. I've been hearing that my whole life. Well, the guy went on TV and said they were building one. He worked for the government. He worked for the Iranian government. And you notice they just ignore that. You tell them, you're just like, there's a clip of it. He went on the news and said it. Don't even acknowledge it. Just whatever. That goes against the narrative I'm pushing. Not even going to acknowledge it. Going to pretend you didn't even say it. And I'm supposed to take you serious as a man when you can't acknowledge things that go against the shit you're pushing. Fascinating. Let's get off here and go watch some TV. I'm bored. Kill some time before work. Oh, I wish you well.